Ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard, and I'm here to tell you that if the Tooth Fairy wasn't not scary enough, they have made a movie where the monster is a jack-in-the-box. 2019's released in Canada in 2020. The Jack-in-the-Box. Before I get into that, let me remind you that for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I will purchase one of these bracelets here. This one is the polar bear bracelet. This one is the turtle bracelet. And that is from the company 4Ocean. And 4Ocean will pull a pound of trash out of our oceans and off of our coastlines for every bracelet I buy. So, help me expand that collection. You can do that by supporting this channel, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing with your friends. It's free, it saves the environment. And, let's face it, we really need to save that environment right now. Yeah. Anyway, so in a rural town in England that for some reason has an antiquities museum, somebody finds a big golden box that eats his wife. He goes to jail, box goes to a museum, and it starts eating other people. The American, who apparently is responsible for it starting to eat other people, is trying to find a way to stop it from eating other people. This is one of those movies where it's like, why are you telling the police inferences when you should be telling them observations? It's like a certain number of people go missing and the police are looking for them. And it's like, well, did anything weird happen? Well, now that you mention it, nah, forget it. Okay, policemen wouldn't let that go, for one. And for two, it's like, look, what did you see? Well, it looked like somebody moved a box. Why does it look like somebody moved a box? Because you saw the box was moved. Why would you naturally assume that the box moved itself? I mean, if you saw some dude running around, doing stuff to people, you would be like, hey, look, it's like this one chick goes missing, and the guy doesn't see anything, but he heard a scream. Okay? Well, the police question you, and you say, well, have you seen anything abnormal? Well, yeah. I heard a scream the other day. Oh, where did it come from? What are the circumstances? This could be important. We don't know. Just like there's one point where the museum gets broken into, and he's like, look, I locked the door. Okay, well, nothing was stolen. All right. Well, wouldn't you tell the police that you found things messed up and the door open? Vandals, juveniles, somebody broke in. This is that thing about all these movies, and they all have this in common, is people don't come up with logical explanations for what they saw. They go out there, it's like, well, that's crazy. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe the thing's got magic mushroom on it. I saw some dude running around in a clown costume. Don't ask me. I don't know where he got it. I don't know how he's pulling off the illusion. And if there would have been blood on the box, which clearly in the poster, see, it shows blood on the box. you would be able to say, well, it's evidence, put it in the police lockup. Okay, so, that's me ranting about the movie. And to be honest with you, it's much better than a lot of horror movies I've seen. The monster design is pretty cool. He, looks like a Joker. The history behind this is pretty realistic. There's not a lot of blood, guts, and gore. There is no nudity. This is kind of a it's not a PG-13 by today's standards, but this would definitely be a PG-13 film when I was a kid. In any case, this is a reasonable enough movie with a solid plot. It's not something that you would necessarily put on your watch list, but guess what? It's free on Prime. And because it's free, it does get on your watch list. Way down there. But if you've got nothing to do today, you can watch this free movie, see a few things that might scare you. I mean, they won't scare me, but I've been in a room with my sister. Nothing scares me. Seriously. So, like, alright, there's this dude with 3 fingers and a slit open mouth with really bad breath. Goes up to you and goes, and the guy would be like, you need a Tic Tac. That's what you should say. That's the one thing I've always wanted to see. Like, what would happen if one of these monsters went up against Spider-Man? Or someone with Spider-Man's personality but none of his powers? I mean, anybody ever think of, taking a 2x4 to that thing? It's strong, but, it's not invincible. You can hurt it. Anyway, that's my opinion. Love to hear yours. Comments below. I'm Richard.
Hello there. This is El Mouso Fabuloso, and I would just like to say, have you noticed how ridiculously sexy Richard is? Well, yes, he is sexy, and he is helping the environment, promised to take a pound of trash out of the ocean through the company 4Ocean. Once he's monetized for every 1,000 subscribers he gets. He's already paid for 2 pounds, and as I film this, not even 2,000 subscribers and not monetized. So he is just an absolutely fabulous, sexy man. And you lucky dog, you can make him even more sexy by commenting and liking this video and giving him that thumbs up, and then subscribing and letting everybody know how absolutely sexy he is. Let's make Richard the sexiest man on earth, because we all know he is already. All right, we all know he deserves that. So yes, oh, so sexy. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm sexy too. Sexy in blue.